This YCN segment is brought to you by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer.
A big crowd bundled up to watch this game at Union Arena in Woodstock, Vermont on a frigid Saturday night. This was already the third time these two teams from Hartford and Woodstock had matched up this season, with the Wasps coming out on top after the first two games. But when the Hurricanes have played other opponents, they've had close matchups, so their winless record could be considered misleading. The game started off in the host's favor when senior forward Stephen Townley won the opening face-off against Hartford senior captain forward Tyler Hamilton. Just 3 minutes in, Wasp senior captain forward Colin McCarthy skated the length of the ice past multiple Hurricane defenders and scored what he made look like an easy goal to quickly give his team the lead. Over the next 10 minutes, Woodstock outshot Hartford 6-1 using solid defense. And with 3 minutes left in the first period, junior defenseman Lucas Piccone scored on a slap shot just inside the blue line, putting his team up 2-0. But only 60 seconds later, Hartford senior defenseman Patrick McGlone grabbed the puck and skated up the ice. He passed to fellow senior defenseman Clayton Groenewold, who shot and scored, cutting Woodstock's lead to just 1. It looked like the Canes would go into the break with the momentum, but with less than 30 seconds left, Townley wreaked havoc in front of Hartford's net, and he assisted McCarthy, who scored his second goal of the game. The Wasps took a 3-1 lead into the first break. The second period saw improved defense from both sides, but still, Woodstock's offense was superior. With less than 5 minutes left in the second period, the hosts scored again, when freshman defenseman Charles Green skated past a few Hartford defenders and scored an impressive goal from the left. By the end of the second, Woodstock was up 4-1 and led in shots on goal 19-7. Barely 2 minutes into the third period, another Wasp freshman scored. This time it was forward Field Willis, when he wrapped a puck around the back of Hartford's net past junior goalie Billy Mann. Woodstock kept getting shots on net while allowing little pressure. Hurricanes captain Hamilton did give his team some life when he stole the puck and scored past Wasp sophomore goalie Henry Green, making the score 5-2 with just over 5 minutes left in the game. But a third freshman put the contest completely away just over 2 minutes later, when forward Andrew Gubbin scored off of a rebound from a Townley shot on net. By the time the last seconds had ticked off the clock, Woodstock had won with a final score of 6-2. The Wasps outshot Hartford 34-10 and gave up few quality chances for the visitors to score, as Woodstock's goalie Green made 8 saves in net. After the game, we talked with Woodstock's head coach John Chamberlain, as well as Townley and Charles Green, to get their takes on the win.
One of the keys were the last two games. We got out to an early start with them. We scored a goal in the first shift. I think that beating a team 3 times in a season is hard enough, and then beating them 3 times in the last 2 weeks to play them. You just don't see that, especially with your rival. And they're a well-coached team, and they're well-balanced. And I thought we had 2 practices off because they got canceled. I thought we really showed up to play. It was a little sloppy, but they really stayed systemically sound all the way around. Defense was great. I mean, when they gave up 10 shots in a game, there's not a lot to complain about. They didn't really hold the puck in our defensive zone a lot. We were pretty hard on them. So yeah, there's not a lot of complaints there. That's a team effort. We preach that every day. Just D-zone first, and then let the rest come to you. Well, I thought my second and third line, which is orange, we call them orange and yellow with the jerseys they wear, but they were fabulous tonight. They threw 3 lines at us tonight, which is a little different. They usually play 2. So they threw 3 lines at us. So I saw my second and third line were really, crucial to tonight's success because they pretty much shut down our first line for the most part.
It's our third time playing them. They played really well tonight. They shut down our line pretty well. So I think keys to the game, we were just getting to the net. That's what you got to do when you're struggling a little bit in the game. Got to the net and buried some rebounds. Our second and third lines played really well tonight, and we needed that. So 14 tonight, he's always unbelievable. He played really well. But I think today especially, I think number 2 and number 19, Field Willis and Tommy, they played really well tonight, and we needed them. Yeah, our defense has been really good. We have like 3 freshmen playing a lot today and on the D, so they're playing really well. I think they skate well, they get up the ice well, and they get in on offense too. Yeah, I think we just need to play hard every night. You know, every team's trying to knock us off. We just got to play as hard as we can, get to the net, and work hard defensively.
Yeah, so I think our offense was pretty good. We were moving the puck real nice. And I think that we used our points, which was nice, and they got to the net. They put some in off the rebounds. We were pretty solid. I mean, there's a long way to go. Defense is really what we focus on, so we got to get solid. But other than that, we did pretty good. Well, like always, our top line, 14, 10, and 5 did really well. But I think our second line and third line did pretty well. I think 2 did pretty well. Field Willis, 19 worked pretty well. And I think our last line, Chase Christensen did pretty well. Max Dodson, Mike Simas. Well, it feels nice. You know, hockey's my passion, so it feels nice to contribute to a varsity sport, of course. And just everybody on the team is making it so easy for us, all of us freshmen.
Woodstock improved to 7-0, while Hartford remains winless at 0-6. The Hurricanes next travel to take on St. Johnsbury, while the Wasps next host Brattleboro.